Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones daily trading setup for today. If you're a new visitor, please don't forget to subscribe. We go through these videos every morning and help quite a few people. Hopefully we can help you as well. So anyway, what a weird start to the week so far. So by the looks of things, the violence of the move to the upside is far greater than the violence of the move to the downside, and that's always the indication of the trend. And this is so typical of this market at the moment. The bulls are not giving up just yet. As far as they're concerned, there's still a lot of juice left in this. Okay, so if you look at this, we're starting on the weekly. Look at what we've done. We've already erased most of the losses from last week. Okay, now there are a few levels here and to the upside. So that's the first one, pretty much where we are now. And then we have, let's see, another one here. That's one which we've already broken through, and that was our head and shoulders neckline. Okay, which is the area which I was looking for shorts and got stopped out of that one. That didn't work out. But if we look at the daily, we had this inside, this piercing pattern, as I said yesterday, and then we've got the confirmation, but we're right into a fairly interesting area here. Okay, so this was the swing, the area that I was looking for shorts, 25,231. Made sense. There's quite a bit of support there, and clearly I got that one wrong. We rallied through there. We'll look on the lower time frames, but we fired through there pretty quickly, and I got out of it. I didn't even bother trying to wait that one out. So we are at another level. So we're between the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA at the moment, and we also have that trend line that we're bouncing off. But what is interesting me at the moment is this bit of a channel, but it could also be a bit of a flag. Okay, so I'll just take that away. It doesn't matter which way we go. It could be a fairly big flag. The problem with this is there's only two touches, so I'm not entirely convinced just yet. More like a channel to me. But even if it is a channel, touch, 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 there's three touches, and then you have that. So even if there's a channel, it is potentially a flag for this move up. Okay, anyway, let's just ignore that for now. There's no clear setup there on the daily at the moment, but this could be an exhaustion bar, could just be a pullback before we start moving to the downside. But I strongly suspect that this may be reversing. Okay, so this one candle erased 3 days of losses, and that is a pretty strong signal for strength. Okay, so looking at the 3 hour, when we started off yesterday, we had a bit of confusion going on the day before, and then we broke to the upside, which then gave us a confirmation of the move to the upside. So we got the long. We were looking for, I was looking for shorts off this level here, and you can see when we closed above it like that, I got out of that trade because there was no way it was slowing down. We've broken through this level, and we've got to close above it. Okay, so that to me right now is an indication that we need to start looking for the next pullback, find some support, and then look for another move to the upside. So if you look at all the oscillators, they are grouped to the upside. We're not at a level, we're through levels. Okay, so you need to look for the next level. And if you look at the next level on the 3 hour, that's quite far away. That's way up here. Okay, I suppose we do have another one in between. I'm just going to put both of these in. Okay, so every tail or fractal to the left is what my level is. So there are 3 levels just above us, okay, with 200 moving averages as well. One of the concerns that I do have right now is there's my high, here's my current high. So on that high there, you can see this was my oscillator, and then the oscillator's there. So I have diversions, and that is continuation diversion. Continuation to the downside. Okay, not cast in stone just yet. We don't have a fractal here. If we pulled a fractal here, that would set it in stone for me. But at this stage, we do have a bit of diversions. We coming close to a level. So I suspect that we're probably going to just meander ever so slightly to the downside during the European Open. Maybe come and test one of these levels. So come down and test 25, 320, or alternatively 25, 234. Come down, test those levels, build a base, and then next move to the upside. Okay. I'm not interested in jumping in long right now, not at the levels we are. Okay, so I do want to see some kind of a pullback, and you can see here's the breakthrough of the 200 moving averages as well. So I'd like to see a pullback, deep pullback, 25 to 34, I suppose, as deep as we'll get by the looks of things. Maybe line it up a bit better. So come back to this level here, which is 25,209, 25,210. And that would be an area that I'd look for longs again. Okay, so I'm not even interested in chasing this. Even if we do continue to the upside, it's going to find some resistance in this area. Wait for the setup. Okay, that's basically what I'll be doing. So waiting for it to pull back or consolidate. So in other words, go into some form of consolidation, something like this here. Okay, just give me some form of consolidation with a view to continue the move to the upside. Okay, one of the things that you just got to bear in mind right now is this rally from yesterday was based on some news coming out of the Feds. Okay, so whatever the Feds, I don't even know what it was at the moment, but we still got the situation with the trade war. It's not resolved. Okay, and basically the rally was pretty much based on what the Feds were saying yesterday. So I don't think it's going to be long-lived. I think it's going to be sort of an exhaustion bar to a level, and that level is the 200 moving averages. And I do believe that we've got potential for a continuation of this moves to the downside until we get some resolution on the political front with the trade wars. Okay, and then again, the market is irrational, so anything could happen. Okay, so for me right now, if I'm looking at the 30-minute trend is currently up, I want to continue going with the trend, but I don't want to be in at this level. So I want to see my oscillators group down to the downside. I want to see us come back to a level, come and test a level, and take it from there. Okay. So, and the most logical level for me right now is going to be in this area of 25,200. If we can get a deeper pullback, 25,200, that would suit me down to the ground, and then we can look for a move to the upside. Okay. If I look at the 12-minute, you can see oscillators are starting to group to the downside. We are consolidating here. Okay, so if we do break to the upside, it would be worth a chase, but you're looking for a stop of 79 points below these two lows here. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. So if we do continue to the upside, then it could be quite violent as well, because what we're going to do is break this down trend line there. Just make sure we've got it. Yeah. So there it is there. So, sorry, I just want to line this up, guys. Oh, that is pretty good. Okay. So you can see we're pretty much at the top of this trend line. So a break out of this little range that I drew now would give us a break of the trend line. That could be quite violent, at least until these 200 moving averages here before a pullback to come and test the break. So basically, if you listen to what I'm saying, if we do break the upside, stop below this level here of 25,360. Okay, you want to take profits at the 200 EMA or the 200 SMA. So I just basically put those levels in, watch it on a lower time frame. If you get any kind of bearish price action building on one of those levels, take your profit, wait for the pullback because you want to be trading with a trend. The pullback should come back into this area here. So it should come back and test this trend line break. Okay, and then you want to look for another long. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. It is long. We want to go with the trend. First prize to me is a deep pullback back down to this area here of 25,200. If we don't get that, then I want to see a break of this range that's formed at the moment. If I do get the break of the range, the upside, I stop below the bottom of the range, and I'm looking for these moving 200 moving averages to take profit. Okay, so that's kind of the view. And bear in mind, if we do break this range, and we come back for a retest, that is going to be pretty interesting because it'll be a break of the 200 SMA on the daily as well. So I move, come back, test this area. I mean, that's going to be some classic structure with a potential flag break. Okay, which eliminates this head and shoulders, which is also a possibility. But the head and shoulders is also in play. So if I'm making sense, there's a lot going on here. Just keep those stops really tight. Let's see what happens in the small range today. If we do start moving to the upside, it's long, stop below it. If we move to the downside, then it's short, stop above it. And then what you want to see is what happens at the head and shoulders neckline, which is pretty much around 25 to 200, 25 to 20 is the neckline. Okay, if we get back below that level, then it's game on for those head and shoulders. Okay, anyway guys, mixed view, but I think keep those stops really tight and let's just see what happens. Look at a 15-12 minute chart and that should give you the moves that you're looking for. Okay, anyway guys, that's for me today. I hope it helps and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.